Hello and welcome finally to our update on the report of the second meeting of the IHR Emergency Committee regarding the multi-country outbreak of monkeypox. It is Saturday, 23 July, shortly after 4 o'clock, 1600 in Geneva now, and welcome to WHO and this extraordinary.
Thank you, Christian. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. A month ago, I convened the Emergency Committee under the international health regulations to assess whether the multi-country monkeypox outbreak represented a public health emergency of international concern. At that meeting, while differing views were expressed, the committee resolved by consensus that the outbreak did not represent a public health emergency of international concern. At the time, 3,040 cases of monkeypox had been reported to WHO from 47 countries. Since then, the outbreak has continued to grow, and there are now more than 16,000 reported cases from 75 countries and territories and 5 deaths. In light of the evolving outbreak, I reconvened the committee on Thursday of this week to review the latest data and advise me accordingly. I thank the committee for its careful consideration of the evidence and issues. On this occasion, the committee was unable to reach a consensus on whether the outbreak represents a public health emergency of international concern. The reasons the committee members gave for and against are laid out in the report we're publishing today, including ways to improve the process for declaring a public health emergency of international concern. Although I'm declaring a public health emergency of international concern, for the moment, this is an outbreak that's concentrated among men who have sex with men, especially those with multiple sexual partners. That means that this is an outbreak that can be stopped with the right strategies in the right groups. It's therefore essential that all countries work closely with communities of men who have sex with men to design and deliver effective information and services and to adapt measures that protect the health, human rights, and dignity of affected communities. Stigma and discrimination can be as dangerous as any virus. In addition to our recommendations to countries, I'm also calling on civil society organizations, including those with experience in working with people living with HIV, to work with us on fighting stigma and discrimination. But with the tools we have right now, we can stop transmission and bring this outbreak under control. I thank you. And Christian, back to you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Tedros. Let me now open the floor for questions from the media. Again, just to remind you, to get into the queue for asking questions, you need to raise your hand with the raise your hand icon, and then please don't forget to unmute yourself. We have a couple of questions already lined up, and we'll start with Kai Kupferschmidt from Science. Kai, please unmute yourself.
Yes, thank you very much for doing this on a Saturday, and thanks for taking my question. Really briefly, maybe, Tedros, could you give an idea of what you were weighing in your mind as well when you made this decision? As far as I understand, it is the first time since the IHR from 2005 that a fake is being declared without the emergency committee recommending it. So I'd just be curious to understand a little bit your deliberations on this, and then what do you hope this changes, of course? What do you want to see now?
Thank you very much, Kai. And I guess we'll start with Dr. McBride.
Thanks, Kai. I don't pretend to know what's in the Director General's mind, but in conversation, it's quite clear from the DG's perspective that yes, you are correct. The DG always listens to and tries to concur with the findings of the committee, and in this case, he's not going against their advice or findings. He found that the committee did not reach a consensus, despite having a very open, very useful, very considered debate on the issues. In that sense, he's not going against the committee. What he's recognizing is that there are deep complexities in this issue. There are uncertainties on all sides, and he's reflecting that uncertainty in his determination of the event to be a fake. And in that sense, I think, Kai, to answer the second part of your question, I believe what he hopes we can go do from here is to intensify our efforts. He sees a window of opportunity to bring this disease under control. He sees that we can redouble our efforts. We can act together in science, together in solidarity, in support of those affected.